What's up, man? This Week in Music is brought to you by Zambezi Juice. I'm Sangatembo. Let's look at the industry news updates first. You can now stream Zambian music on Deezer, Apple Music, and Spotify, plus our very own Visisani.com, where you can stream snippets before you actually buy. They have a wide catalog of Zambian music by Visisani.com. Don't forget to visit that site. Clapper Hayes' LP is finally set to drop, titled King James. Dude has been bragging to me. Not just at the talking at your album, but bragging in my inbox saying, "Hello, my album is going to change the way things look more hip hop." So I'm waiting. That was early last year, man. So I believe he was working on it throughout. This year, alafu mana iko na track list. I'm sure you can see it on the side. It's also on my page. Mwali bana shefino ruimbat intantiko, who features on that album. So I cannot wait to see how your album changes things, Clapper Hayes. You've been around for a long time. Let's see how you do things this time. Judith Mumba debuted with a sparkling, fresh and creative mashup of different songs by various Zambian artists. You need to check that out. We have an upcoming collabo from Sampa the Great, Mag 44 and Marky 2. DJ Mzenga Man becomes the newest addition to Nexus Music, with a lot of people congratulating him. Some wondering why the label did what they did by signing him. Bamwatawe ama biti yako yomfika ngama danger. What value will he bring to this label full of young people? Bamona batemwa bambita batemenwe sana. Bambibale mona got label na ipangalos. But I believe DJ Mzenga Man is heavy in these streets and he has something to sell. He's been a huge advocate of selling music online and encouraging all his fans to buy from Mvesesani. But that's what's on the ground right now. Congratulations to Mzenga. Hope you bring something different to the label and maybe address some of these fans' concerns of your beats being "I am a danger." Should they evolve or should they not? Do you like how Mzenga does things? He's been doing ciphers for the longest time and he has 3 albums to his name. The Big Boss 1, 2, and 3. Smaq back. So he's working, he stays working. Some comments are like, fiabukaya mwebshe tukaingira po ku Nexus. Some are actually happy for him, knowing he's heavy in the streets and he'll actually bring rappers, or he'll actually bring that different feel or audience to the label Nexus that they wouldn't have otherwise had with all the Mayadis there and the young artists, the new wave that are signed on. So let's see what Mzenga Man does. I'm actually kind of curious to see how this goes. Congratulations to you, Mzenga. Chandanake just got their first cars. Amamak X Yabilina Wakopapo no Kopapo. I think that's as a result of their record deal. And most importantly, K and Zaven got scholarships to go to school. I believe K is at Cavendish University. I don't know where Zaven is. But most importantly, Futi, K posted about his father yesterday, appreciating him for everything the man has done, and for the first time we saw pictures of the man. Let me just let you in on what he wrote about his father. Natuishibane, this is my dad. In the meantime, I just want to say thank you for showing me what a hard-working man looks like and always putting our family first. I never give up because you never did. Dad, you are the best dad a guy could ever have. We've been through a lot of things together, but I didn't appreciate everything. I was young. Now let me turn those sad memories into everlasting happiness. I have come to recognize that I am truly lucky to be so blessed to have a wonderful father. Marky2 also shared this post with the caption, "I respect you." I'm sure many people were touched by this. We see mothers getting that respect and honor. Well done, K. Now, yesterday I was honored to attend TLow's Awakening album listening session, Riders Lounge, and I must say, TLow is loved and respected by a lot of his peers in this industry, fam. It was a packed event. I don't even know if Abena TLow expected such a turnout. We had the likes of Slap D, Dambisa, Critic, name them, fam. Been a Jedi, Bow Chase. I don't even know what to say. I'm so happy this is happening to TLow right now. Great album, we listened to it. I think it's a fusion of Afrobeat, reggae, Muriko na Zambian ine tua ishiba, and rap. The intro is actually done by Tale Shizi, who was also there. It's a lot of people I met. Smaq, Ivanka, Bianca, fam. A lot, man. People appreciate this guy. I was so surprised. great event. It was packed. It was packed. That's what I can say. What I didn't like about the event though is the fact that they might have not expected that many people, although they sent out invites. It's a first for them, especially in album mode. So with that, kwari ukwamba late. The card said yaliamba 19 no kupwa 22. But I got there 20, deliberately by the way, because I know how Zambian artists do things. I was expecting to be very late. I was expecting this intimate listening album session to be like way ahead of me, to have started way earlier, so that namchero ingire in fast. But no, when I got there at 20, nishtafira ambe firi fionse vyashire amba kwa tukuma 20:45 to 21 when TLow came in and just started talking to the masses, and the DJ also started playing the music. One thing about the music, it sounded great, but the bass was too high, so that bass was overpowering. Sometimes you want to enjoy the song, but the bass is just literally almost lifting you off your seat, fam. So I wished that would have been taken care of, but all in all, it looked like a good event. Media team yako yari bomba, you are walking in kwa dinoko mikopa ko shani vaisa mishtako interview on what you think of TLow. Another thing, I feel like crowd control was needed. Mukatimudia. By crowd control, I mean maybe TLow should have been on like a raised platform. Like mudomo alama DJ's box, TLow is fairly tall, so we weren't able to see him at some point. He was like in the crowd, like one of those Kanye West things. A listening session is supposed to really be intimate. We're supposed to see the artist take us through the playlist, but TLow was just in the crowd giving shout outs as well as talking about the songs. It was kind of overwhelming for them. It was hosted by cast of Born and Bred. But the good thing that I'm taking away from this experience is that it was packed, people attended, and the album sounds good, which is really well marketed, by the way. Get it now on iTunes. That was my experience. Time management, any issue, as well as crowd control. All in all, the album sounds good. I was treated well. The environment was just friendly, man. Let me know what you think of TLow's album, which sounds great. You recognize a song on there titled Mumba featuring Shefi, Sondela, as well as the Bandana remix, which all sound dope. Chandambao just got verified on IG, that's Instagram, and his first mission was to slide into Sawiti, you gotta say it like that, Sawiti, Zambia. DM. He had to slide in her DM and offer her a trip Kwisa Kunoku Livingston, Kuma Victoria Falls, and have a great time. If you don't know who Sawiti is, or Sawiti, she's Quavo's ex-girlfriend. I don't think Quavo would take that too well, Chanda. You better be careful. You're both in the rap circles. You might meet one day and we just don't know what might happen. Somebody might get their glasses knocked off. It was funny though. I'm sure it was one of those jokes. CJ of the Fake and Mix Kasamwa just shot the Infinix Hot Mix Challenge video promoting the Infinix brand. It's big things happening with Mix right now, and he's taking on a new wave artists to help him out. I can't wait for Lusaka Starter Pack Season 2, because that's where the work is and that's where the focus needs to go, because it's because of Lusaka Starter Pack that all these endorsements are coming in. I know my dude is level-headed enough not to get carried away by all these things. And I hear his girlfriend sings too, Marie. So I hope she gets the shine soon. And not just sings. Industry goats but she's a great soul singer. So I can't wait for her to finally make her debut. That was just a by the way. But good luck to you, Mix. I see you doing big things out here, man. Natasha Chansa, who's our woman crush this week, posted, I look at artists like Burna Boy, Nasty C, Elsa Majimbo, and Trevor Noah, and I believe that it's possible for an artist like me to get far. I'm going to do everything I was forced to believe I couldn't because I'm a Zambian artist based in Zambia. The Genesis EP cometh. As she prepares for that, I believe a single is coming titled They Know, featuring The Fake. Natasha Chansa is on her grind. She's going to be one of those people who will be surprised by akamwaicheka asunka zona natkwata mo international artist mudi uyu kalemba kala rapper elo kala fuala na bwino. As you can see, she's our woman crush. This week, Lecrae tweeted sharing a video that featured a Zone Fam song with J-Rox's verse as the highlight. This made J-Rox shoot his shot, saying, I'm sure you can see the tweet over there. Go to J-Rox05 Twitter and play that clip to know which Zone Fam track was playing in Lecrae's tweet. The world is noticing, fam. Africa is where it's at. Americans, I'm sure now banakana sound number. So could you put tapping into that African sound just to sample a few things? Just the other week, JID or Jiddy Jid from Dreamville sampled a Zambian song. You need to check that out on the Zambezi Juice platform. Abel Black, I think, got the drop on that. Check out Abel Black's podcast. He'll talk more about that. Smaq, aka Lord Sneaky, aka the new Zambian Nas, is back with Mzenga man on that song. He says he had to give up on hip-hop for a while because he had to take care of his family, get a 9-to-5 job, and then just find a way to make it back in. His new song is fairly good, and this might be a dope comeback for him. Do well, fam. Comebacks are not easy, as we can see from Muzo, aka Alfonso. Fight hard to stay in this hip-hop game. It's a young man's sport, but you can do your thing. I met him yesterday with TLow LP. He seems level-headed and more mature now, man. We can expect more. He's still under M Beats generation, so that's where it's at right now. Little word of advice. Not only one producer on your next LP or EP or whatever you're planning to release. Find multiple producers, multiple sources of these beats, and kill those beats like you killed this song with Josie, man. Matthew, the people's host who runs a show called Elite on Radio Phoenix, is asking, when will Zambia have a consistent award show? He says if Zambian award shows were a relationship, it would be inconsistent. In Zambia, award shows are always 50-50 each year, and you can't be too sure if they're happening or not. Well, Matthew, most of these Zambian award shows depend on sponsors. And if ama sponsors or organizing team tabafaira ama sponsors mudi you'll find that yakosako. And in the case of the Kwacha Music Awards, which are really nicely prepared to some extent, if COVID, I know that for a fact because I was once on that board. I received information to say because of the COVID-19 we cannot, but other award shows in the States went on, with Zoom, Kunuma, and you could only see the announcers giving out awards, the social distance, Nashani. So now that things are kind of coming down, I felt like we needed to make that effort. Namakwacha Music Awards. But anyway, 2021, I'm sure now Chitako prepare something. We wait, man. But he's definitely right. Because where are the Born and Bred Awards? And where are the Zambian Music Awards? And finally, on This Week in Music, Abel Chungumusuka weighed in on this debate that Rachel from the gospel circles brought on when she asked Atininshi ama creatives in gospel music today balushi lakuli circular music. He said things like, mu gospel music, it's really hard to make a name because gospel music only sells if it's the live set kind of gospel music, which is worship. And from that, gospel musicians in the States and other places make money off of royalties whenever those songs are taken up by the church or played in the church. Ama shows ama gospel artists tabakwata sana, so they depend on church invites, whereas circular artists are free to do shows and whatnot. But do not make the mistake of thinking a gospel artist who works hard in the worship arena won't make more money compared to the secular, because I'm a gospel artists banapanga sana indalama, especially when they invest in worship music which is live and will sell out there. That's like they can eat from that, but to get to that it's really hard. He put up like 5 points that you could learn from on what really happens between I'm a secular, I'm a gospel artist. You need to go read on that. I learned quite a lot. And that's it from me, Sanga Tembo, with This Week in Music. Be sure to log on to zambezijuice.com. Till next week, peace.